reason the zoo gets its name, the Bronx River. There it is. You can see them in the distance. The United States of America's national mammal, the bison. Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
I'm Joy Nightingale.
And today we have landed right here in the Bronx. You have to say the Bronx, New York.
Bronx.
And we're here to go to one of mine and Joy's favorite things. I'm surprised we haven't done a video of it yet. We're at the Bronx Zoo. We've been going here since we've both been little kids. Not together as little kids, but separate. And then once we started dating, together, because we didn't know each other before then. And some little history of the Bronx Zoo. It first opened its doors in 1899. The public was one of the first U.S. zoos, and it definitely has grown in size from then. It's also one of the first zoos that moved away from the idea of cages and made full like enclosures and habitats for the animals.
They're natural habitats.
Yeah, it was natural as they could in the Bronx.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And it's pretty big now. Now it goes over 265 acres, and there's about 4,100 animals. I think that's a little, might be an outdated number, but we're not that positive. I think it might be up to 6,000 now.
Possibly. Well, though, like the
and many different species, almost 1,000 different species, getting close to that, but a lot. So we're gonna go see what there is to see here. Living animals and some maybe animatronic animals too. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We'll see what that is about.
Nudge, nudge.
New exhibits we've never done. We're gonna check out some stuff. But so step right up. Let's go for this ride. Look at that big cool fountain behind us. Oh, I'm so excited to start this day off. Dinosaur Safari starts here. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Or at least the line to it. We'll start with the early animals and evolve to nowadays animals. We got our little field guide 2019. We're going to learn about call and response, attracting a mate. Interesting.
Scavenger's lucky day.
Oh, scavenger's lucky day. We've waited online. We're getting on the Dinosaur Safari. Are you ready, Joy?
I am.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
Oh no. Up ahead.
The first dinosaur. It's happening, Joy. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Some Deinonychus, and it looks like they're working to pursue the Tyrannosaurus. And he's saying hello back. What a nice dinosaur. So friendly, so polite. Friends aren't quite as friendly. Looks like they found a Repetisaurus to scavenge. And while they were known to scavenge in groups, they also may have taken bites out of each other along the carcass of the plant eater. And while it did not hold that long neck upright, paleontologists do believe that it was used to eat leaves from trees. Just like, Pentaceratops are similar to its relative, the Triceratops, except Pentaceratops have 5 horns. Triceratops only have 3. We have to our right the Dinosaurs at 45 feet tall. At 60 feet tall. This is similar to the African plains with zebras, gazelles, giraffes. They could all coexist because they eat leaves at different heights.
A Gallinatus.
Our guide left, Joy. I hope we didn't get eaten by a dinosaur. It seems we have had a little problem and crashed into the gate. Minor delay. The traffic jam's building up.
Yes.
What's that? If you see here, this is actually stuck here. If we want any further, it's straight against it. So we're gonna get some help. ASAP, hang tight. You get a really nice close-up of this one. Enjoy here, please.
My little man right here knows he's doing.
Still on the gate.
So now supposedly there's another truck behind this one.
Yeah, we hit the New York City traffic jam here at the Bronx Zoo. We're trying to investigate what's happening. We're still here. He sounds like he's getting hungry. Hopefully we get out of here.
All right, onward. To the left, to the left.
Why does he like driving to the right?
Also, I'm working through it. I'm going to steal those eggs. The Myosaur lives in nesting communities with nests packed close together. Unlike modern. Have a battle of the Titans. Tyrannosaurus Rex, fighting for dominance by gorillas who Gorilla
Where's the team?
Keep that in mind, most of them when days off, but right now, Dinosaurs or the Alligators. Ever so similar to the battle of truck versus fence. We survived!
We survived, yeah!
Dinosaurs!
Gate! Glass gate!
We made it back!
Yes, we did.
Yay! So once we were off the exciting, adventurous safari ride, we're up at the dig site where we can see some fossils. Now that we spent a little extra time that we weren't explaining, let's get to the zoo part of the zoo. Wow, we got on the right time. Look at the line.
I think we caused that.
Yeah, our traffic jam might have caused that line. Truck versus fence. Fence won. Joy, you want to know a little fact?
What's the fact?
It's all happening at the zoo.
Ooh, I do believe it.
I do believe it's true. One of the old bird buildings is now administrative offices. We used
See right outside the door?
Uh-huh.
Like the little
yeah, you don't want to
shoe.
clean your feet. Don't want to get some gook in there.
I never really paid attention to that.
It's for the administrative offices. We found a black-faced ibis. So I guess he's one of the administrators. He hangs out at the administrative offices.
There's everything.
Hey, buddy, we have to file a complaint about your Dinosaur Safari driver. Joy, you said you wanted to see the lions when we're at the zoo. I found them for you.
A year, yeah, 1 year old.
It's the sea lions, right?
Oh, there's lions.
Here they come, here they come. Here go the sea lions.
Hey!
He wants to be my friend, you hear? It seems that the monkey house is closed, sadly. I love the monkey house, but we're gonna tell the people, Joy, a dark story of the monkey house. People don't know. Something weird. Now, I want to start by saying that this happened in 1906, the story I'm going to tell you. And I want you to just remember that slavery, the 13th Amendment, abolishing slavery, was passed in 1865. We're talking 41 years before this. Well, an unusual story that a man named Ota Bengu, he was a Congo pygmy man, was purchased by a missionary, a religious man of course, and an anthropologist, a man named Philip Werner. He was Samuel Philip Werner. So this man was purchased by an African slave trader, and this guy was anthropologist. I'll show it off. And they brought this man first to St. Louis, Missouri in 1904 at the Louisiana Purchase Exposition. They used this real human to show off that this man was purchased. Remember when slavery was abolished? 41 years before. And then, in 1906, in this monkey house, he was featured. And people obviously came, but eventually the mayor of New York City went, maybe this isn't the best thing, and they got him out. Sadly, now this guy was pulled out of his home in Africa, and they tried a bunch of things, and he never got back to Africa and fell in depression because this isn't his home. He shouldn't have ever been moved into a monkey house. So a few years later, sadly, the man killed himself. But it's history. We actually had a human being on display in the monkey house at the Bronx Zoo in 1906. It's weird, unusual stuff. One of the other new exhibits they have at the Bronx Zoo, newer, in the past 10 years, is Madagascar. It's a big crocodile.
Oh yeah, it's like at the bottom. Right there.
We're in the rainforest. We went through the dry desert, the spiny desert, now the rainforest. You can see by it's raining. And it's a forest.
Oh, yeah.
We have a fossil here. They're Madagascar's largest carnivore predator. And you know what these cute little animals feed on, Joy?
But
Lemurs. So we have some lemur bones. They've been feeding them the lemurs.
No, they're so cute though. They can't.
They are so cute. Cool art. And now as a child, this was one of my favorite parts coming to the zoo. The children's zoo. And as an adult, this is still one of my favorite parts of coming to the zoo. The children's zoo.
I remember that in the children's zoo area they had like the little area that the bunnies were running around. I remember correctly.
Look, Joy, we're supposed to climb, jump, and explore. Come visit the heron's home. There they are, Joy, the heron. Yeah. I'm a squatter, I'm taking their nest.
Oh no.
New York City, rent's too high. It's my new home.
It's your new home? Alright.
There's another nest over there if you want it, Joy. There's not enough room for us both to share one.
Aw, I don't want to be that far away from you.
This nest ain't big enough for the two of us. This is my favorite, the Prairie Dogs. Look how excited they are. And you were able to climb in there and take a view up at them.
I like that one, like all the way at the top of it.
You could climb in these little holes and look up at the Prairie Dogs. Look at this little kid getting the best view of them all. Hey, little buddy. It's a Prairie Dog. There is a peacock. We made it into our Prairie Dog enclosure. There they are. We found the Prairie Dogs. Oh, Joy, we found an otter.
What are you trying to get?
Hey, little buddy, we found the otter. You could crawl through logs here. Because it's all about how you move around. Do you swim? Do you slither? Do you make little webs? Do you fly? Do you hop? You always could climb up the giant spiderweb cargo net. You know what happens, Joy, after you climb like a spider? You could come see that. Oh, no, it's actually a snake.
Ow.
You used to have spiders in here.
They're so cute.
Are you from the Dega scampering and jumping?
They're so adorable. Well, they're not really jumping.
We know they're actually New York City subway rats. But how else could animals get around?
Yeah, true.
They could hop like a frog.
They could. Alright, so we're gonna see how far exactly you can jump.
Squirrel monkey.
Alright, good.
I'll take squirrel monkey.
For the win.
Got some fish. Feeling up. You know my favorite fish, right? Yeah, you said you came to the zoo to see the cats. So I found it, Joy. We already saw the sea lion, now we have the catfish. Look at this. Look at the size of it.
You getting it all wrong.
That catfish must be about 3 feet wide. It's hard to see. There's nothing to show perspective with him. You have a pest problem. You know, those tiny little ants on your counters and that. Don't like chemicals? Don't want to use any of those sprays? We have an organic solution for you. Just buy one of our handy dandy anteaters. He'll solve the problems for you. Look at him digging for them. He gets every last one. A tasty treat for him. Hey, buddy. Hey. Do you know that guy, John Waters? Look at that little alligators. They're watching us just like we're watching them.
Alligator.
Bronx Zoo's lion people. See these coyotes climb trees to look for fruits, nuts, and birds' eggs? That's not what they do. I seen them in the wild of Mexico. They go into trash cans. We watched you. Going over a little rope bridge.
That's actually really cute.
Staying safe. They're on the lookout, Joy. They're trying to stay safe from us. They stay safe from all the predators. So we saw how animals move. They slither, they hop, they jump, they climb.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing how some of them say, stay. Okay. Another defense mechanism. The porcupines use their sharp quills to protect them from predators. Got a nice view up in this tree of the porcupine number 2. You still see that one on the ground. Wasps sting to defend themselves. So you look through this thing and then it would make you zoom in. Right there on the wasp nest. Once you get to the top of the tree, you know what to say. Once you get to the top, you go back to the bottom of the slide. Yep, there is the slide option. We're gonna take the stairs today.
Come here, baby. Come here.
Am I turtly enough for the turtle club, Joy?
I think so.
We have a turtle here. We learned their defense mechanism is hiding in their shell, so predators can't eat them. The fennec foxes have good senses of hearing because of those big ears. They have such big ears. Joy can hear just like a fennec fox now. Does life sound good to you?
It sounds so like loud. Really does.
I'll just whisper for you. Can you hear me?
That's kind of loud.
That's crazy.
So insane of how heightened everything is over there.
We're a fox right now.
If only you could see.
And all good children's zoo should end at a children's farm. You know what that means. The petting zoo. Oh, all the animals all want your love. Look, he's already coming. He's already coming to get love. We have our burros, our little donkeys. You could give them their water for you. You could pump the donkeys' water for them. Now the zoo center. This was the elephant building. Going in. Oh, look at those big old elephant heads. Joy, it's like Game of Thrones. The dragons. There it is, the Komodo dragon. Just imagine, Joy. The venom in its mouth or poison rots. Deadly sliver. Its bacteria-laden bites cause fatal infections in their prey. The biggest of all lizards in the reptile kingdom. Now, as you can see, the zoo is very large, and they have all these added-on attractions: Bug Carousel, Congo, Nature Trek, Jungle World, Butterfly Garden, Zoo Shuttle, Monorail, Children's Zoo, and the Dinosaur Safari. They're all separate fees, but what we did was an all-access pass cost us $40 for today, each person to come, and we get all those interactions as many times as we wanna. Look, Joy, a carousel. Wait, a bug carousel. Decisions. Praying mantis. Ooh. Caterpillars, more praying mantis. It's really something cool. The other bench right here, I'm like, what is that? That's a pile of dung, and there's the dung beetle rolling it. Joy found a ladybug. There's a ladybug. And I got this cool blue beetle. And we're at the ants going along the way. Oh no, look, Joy. I'm glad we got on it. Those termites are eating up the wood we're on. Those look like some hungry caterpillars, I do say so. So we found out Joy's riding a 9-spotted ladybug. We're riding the bug carousel here at the Bronx Zoo. We are big fans of carousels.
Can't really see it because of my dad.
Yeah, it's a carousel unicorn tattooed on Joy's arm. She loves the carousels. Bye, Mr. Beetle. Bye, Joy's ladybug. Going in another one of the old buildings, the world of reptiles. We're in the nursery where you can see Chinese yellow-headed box turtles. Burmese pythons. Talking about not having these as pets because they can live longer than 20 years. Look, Joy, you can even feed this alligator snapping turtle. Not fingers. He wants your change.
Oh no!
Good turtle.
Good job.
And on that note, let's look at my favorite guy to visit every time we come to the zoo. Here. Some more turtles. Look, big yawn, big yawn. It's tired. That's a false corral. He's laughing at my jokes. Right? Ha 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 ha. We have the little baby American alligators. They were recently born here, I guess. Randy Orton, is that you? It is the Gabon Viper. And here we have a Western Bush Viper. And now one of my favorite of all the reptiles, the Gila monsters. Some people out there think zoos are all bad. They put animals in cages. But I like this Bronx Zoo, which is part of the Wildlife Conservation Society. You see they're saving endangered turtles. We raise tortoises and freshwater turtles that are critical for the long-term conservation of the species. Into the butterfly garden we shall go. We're in. How did you get in here, Mr. Bird? The butterfly garden. I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't think butterflies have sensitive hearing. Look, we have some butterflies that just hatched from the cocoons. Then they go in here until they get strong enough, I guess, to be released. Shovel and rake flowers, they only attract those chainsaw dragonflies. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Actually, they are stirring in here, because this right here is the mouse house. I found you. Chinchillas. Can you see him? It's a rat. A slender-tailed cloud rat. I've seen some big rats in the New York City subways, but never that big. I love like people just walking and a peacock
and
walking
down there.
right down the road.
Hi, you want to come here? Come on. Hi. Why? What is it?
Some lost things of the Bronx Zoo. One of my old favorite exhibits was right up this path. It was the world of darkness. You saw the bats, hairless gophers, all those nocturnal animals, but they got rid of that. So onward we must go into Africa. The Baboon Reserve. This is when I felt the Bronx Zoo started taking their theming to a next level.
Yeah.
When this exhibit opened and you'd walk through. I found them up there. This is cool, Joy. It's showing how evolution, how the human over there and the Gelida all evolved. Common ancestors. Early human skull. Early human skull.
Yeah, like the early Gelida and the pre-human.
I like this. The giant Gelida skull from 500,000 years ago.
No, but
I meant by theming, when this opened and it was the Samba village, and like this gift shop used to have crazy figures. I got like a rhino carved out of stone, and now you can eat hamburgers.
I remember that.
The Africa Trail. Where there, ooh, Joy. They're not sea lions, but I hope you don't mind seeing them.
those are the ones I wanted.
You want to go see the lions?
I do.
Look, Joy. Lions, that way. Let's go. There it is. There's the lion.
I think he's trying to listen. It would be so funny if he just like lay down right there.
I like how dark his mane is. Their mane's actually darkened with the age.
I wonder how old he is.
Dude, we're going to the trekking climb. Lower route. Oh, we're going the upper route. Get to look out at the view. We have the log bridge, Joy. But I feel like we're in a fun house. You ready? I thought I was supposed to try to balance it on that center row, but got the logs. The logs are the easier one. I'm able to film myself, not pay attention, You can tell, but they don't give you handrails on that one. Oh, Joy, I like this one. We have to weave now. I weave.
I am weaving.
It's better than crocheting, I guess.
Wow. Oh, great.
Watch out for that next step, Joy. It's a doozy. Oh, I like those rock independently. So as you're going, you ready for the next one?
I don't know.
Oh, this one's for the good for the back. It looks like we've survived it, Joy. We're heading down. The stairs don't. Woo! I was gonna say the stairs don't move that much. And I'm like, nope. Nope, they move a lot too. Look, Joy, I could leap like a frog.
What they doing over there?
Very nice. Joy, you could splash like a raccoon. Did it.
Splashing for you?
That's cute. You can make little animal footprints in the sand here. Heading into one of my favorite parts of the Bronx Zoo, Wild Asia, Bengali Express Monorail, and Jungle World. There used to be cute little shows here when we were kids to see animals. And you could ride a camel. You could ride a camel. Getting ready to go on the Bengali Express Monorail. There it goes. The monorail's left. That means ours will be approaching soon. See, as kids, we didn't have no Disney monorail. This was a New Yorker's monorail. All aboard! Got our seats on the monorail.
Welcome aboard our Wild Asian Monorail. My name is Benjamin, and I'll be your tour guide and driver today.
Hi,
Two rules
Benjamin.
before we go on for wild as if by magic. Seeing animals from all across the continent of Asia, from areas of India,
We're
China,
close in the
Nepal,
river,
and
Joy.
more. Here at the Bronx Zoo, we are the headquarters of the WCS, also known as the Wildlife Conservation Society. And we have field scientists and field guards working in the field and how to protect animals all across the globe. We have now arrived 7,000 miles into beautiful Asia.
Asia has Canadian geese.
You're not going to see a lot of animals over here, except some Canadians who are invading our zoo. We have some of our peepals here right now. We have blackhorn antelopes, though, comparison deer, and axis deer. We'll see in a little bit. They're on the left of the enclosure right now. This place is huge, by the way. They're currently having a little bit of a town meeting or gossiping. These are going to be our Mongolian wild horses. These animals look very similar to that of Mexican horses. Very such as they have shorter legs, stockier muscles, and the right
Mongolian wild horses.
That's going to be the beast. I think they're 450 pounds, nearly 8 years old. We'll only see him land. He's a very large tiger. You'll see him either hanging out, taking a little cat nap, or walking around, controlling his enclosure. Off in the distance, you'll see him hanging out all the way over there. You'll see our gal actually by the fence line, staring into this enclosure, looking at our tiger because they feel scared. Moment you'll ever see a tiger with another one in the wild is for reasons. They'll be fighting over territory, breeding can last for a few weeks, or raising young, and that can last for a few years. Now, the main scene for this big boy, though, here's one of our field scientists that works protecting animals in areas of Indonesia.
There's the tiger.
WCS works with many.
But then we also found that some snails are installed inside the forest.
Currently just walking
Are you
around
ready?
enjoying your day is going to be our beautiful Asiatic elephant, Patty. Now, the Asiatic elephant is a very interesting animal because of the fact that only the females do not have tusks, males do. She has about 40,000 muscles in her trunk alone, and she can eat up to 200 pounds of hay a day and drink up to 60 gallons of water. The Argentine rhinoceros penny. Simpler as a fact. She'll often be seen in the mud hanging out, cooling her body down so that she uses the mud as natural sunscreen to protect herself. Unlike the black and white rhino babco, they have two horns. The Indian rhinoceros only has one. The horn of the rhino is made of a substance known as keratin. Now, obviously the males have much more of these appearances, like this guy over here.
He's on the train.
Trying to pose for the camera, but then he gave up. Females, of course, have a small goatee at the bottom of their chin.
I love him there, right there, though.
But the alpha male of the herd is going to be really small and extremely adorable. He is 5 years old. His name is Linus, and he's going to be the red panda. Hill has always been fascinated by the color of red pandas for worldwide. And in Nepal, they're actually known as the Ho. Translate that in English. The Chinese word for red panda, though, is much less creative. It's known as the small man.
Bye, Monorail. It was fun.
Bye, Monorail. Jungle World.
Ooh, Jungle World sounds fun and scary.
Kind of does sound scary.
No, it doesn't. You know why? Because they made a song about it. It's Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh.
They have fun and games.
They do.
They have everything you want.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to know.
Mildly menaced but not dangerous to people.
There's a 3.5-foot long mangrove snake is missing from its exhibit. I remember when I was a kid, this was the ticket booth to pay to go in. Then you'd go through the little like turnstile, clink, 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 clink. You first picked the frog for good luck. Since 1985. I remember when they built this when I was a little kid. Oh, this was the coolest thing.
Bobby. Oh, my leopard friend might be away. Leopard girl.
Being playful right now. I remember as a little kid, one time when I was here, one of these monkeys came over here, grabbed the gentleman's hat, and ran back into his enclosure. But look at the little baby doing it. It's a little baby. And these just have a littler baby, if you see right there. A little baby. Oh. So there we have a leopard. You can see just a few little spots. Ah, I see him. Spiny leaf. Spiny leaf insect. Ooh. My favorite, the Malaysian walking sticks that look like big leaves hanging upside down. I think they're beautiful. Oh, I always remember that smell. So we have all the Gabriels. Yeah, he's like, hey guys, want to hang out? Catch a movie later?
Stop.
Hey, you want to be my friend? The Gabriels wouldn't be. You want to be my friend? Hey, you. I have to say, Joy, I'm glad they welcomed us to the jungle. So I had fun.
I did have fun.
We're playing all the games.
There was games?
Yeah. I didn't find the snake though. I was looking for them.
That was the game I was.
Gonna grab that snake and go, I found it for you. The poisonous snake. And then wave it in their face. But I didn't find it. And the best thing about coming to the Asia part of the Bronx Zoo is the soft serve vanilla. I was having a little kid. Oh, right there. Asia Plaza Sweet Shop. It's like Mr. Softy's soft serve if you're in New York or have Mr. Softy. But even creamier. This kid's he's shooting. That's not wildlife conservation. That's not wildlife conversation. He's shooting the pigeons.
He wants to get rid of those pigeons.
That was the exit. It's the old Skyride building. Hidden. They used to have the gondola cable cars going from one side of the park to the other, but they kept breaking down and people were stuck. And they got rid of it. Hidden behind this bamboo. This is the only sign. You wouldn't even know. There's snow leopards up this path. That's not a snow leopard, but it's a really cute red panda. How cute is that? Que no cozy. I am glad the Bronx Zoo built these giant habitats. The only problem is you can't always find the animals. We see the snow leopard. You can see him walking behind those leaves up there, but but he ain't gonna come to see us. There it is. The elusive snow leopard.
Cheetah?
Tigers. Tigers on the mountain. Tigers. Tigers on the mountain. Boy, both past and present of Tiger Management Corporation. Past. What happened to the past ones, Joy? Oh, not the tigers ate them. Okay.
Oh.
Look at that tiger. So where are the tiger cubs? More tigers. Perfect. Leading the way to save tigers in Asia. There we are, the Bronx Zoo. Here we have some field teams all working around here. Thailand, Cambodia, China, Laos, even up in Russia. There it is, even more tigers. We found them. Tony, is that you?
Just gonna try again.
We're gonna save the tigers.
Yay! Save tigers.
Put it up here, yeah. See the circle?
Is he gonna let you do it? He spit it out. He says, I want you to save the tigers.
Good.
What?
We made a tiger very happy. With the pretty falls behind us. Right there. And the day winding down. We're coming to a close here at the Bronx Zoo. Sadly, we didn't do everything. I wanted to show you it all, but one weird thing is...
We didn't expect it to be this crowded.
It was probably the most crowded I've ever seen in my whole life. The zoo's only open from 10 to 5:30. So when you get here and you wait online for monorails and wait online for Dinosaur Safaris...
Not only that, some of the stuff they start closing at like 5 itself.
They do. You don't see it all. We missed the whole African plains with zebras and giraffes and wild dogs. Zebras are my arch nemesis. Very true point. We missed the Congo with all the gorillas and animals like that. We missed the World of Birds, which is the big bird house. So you know what that just means though, Joy?
We have to come back another time.
We do have to come back another time to do the Bronx. And then we'll ride the camel. See how excited Joy is about riding the camel? I wanted to ride the camel. But I was like, I'm a big boy. There's little kids on them. I don't want to hurt those camels. But all in all, I think we had a good time in the Bronx Zoo. We showed you all the cool stuff there is to see. Told you about some dark pasts. And now how they're trying to help the world, which is a good thing.
Yes.
I like the zoo because conservation and breeding
to help
make endangered species not endangered or definitely not extinct.
Yeah.
So I support coming to the Bronx Zoo and donating some money to their wildlife conservation stuff, and you should too. It's a good spot to come check out. So all in all, I think we're gonna call it, Joy. You ready?
Yes.
Bronx Zoo. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels and live life.